Hi there. So something strange has happened within the Noah Presgrove case, more so to do with communities online. And I'm going to be sharing it with you today with screenshots as proof. So, you know when you get online communities, pages, forums on different social media platforms? For example, on Facebook, you had the Dylan Rounds Legacy page, also known as Find Dylan. You've got the Sebastian Rogers Army. Then you've got the Noah's Army, Noah Presgrove. Well, on Reddit, they have their own communities called subreddits, where it's just like where people can group together to do a certain theme or topic and discuss it, just like pages on Facebook. Now, when it came to the Noah Presgrove case, there was a subreddit called Noah Presgrove. Simple as that, easy to find. Yet you know what the problem is and what's strange? It's completely disappeared at this moment in time of me speaking. It's completely disappeared. When did it happen? I noticed it occur yesterday. Earlier on in the morning, I was simply looking on the page, finalizing some research, it was okay. Then into the afternoon, I tried getting back onto the page and it wouldn't let me. Fast forward onwards, I'm trying to get onto the page, it doesn't even exist now. What the hell has happened? As I said, I'm going to show you the screenshots. I'll show you the process because I did save 2 posts from that subreddit group. And I'll show you what happens when you do click on it. Because if you was to go on Google right now and type in Noah Presgrove Reddit, yeah, there are pages and posts dedicated to him, but not the community. It's mystery communities, unsolved cases, missing people, etc. You get the picture where people have added in a post at a certain point, but not a dedicated page for Noah, no more. Why has that happened? That's what I'm trying to figure it out. Any of you, let me know if you've noticed it, because I've not seen anyone else talk about it. All I can say is there a coincidence possibly? Or is there more to it? That when that part 3 podcast came out fully loaded to do with the Noah Presgrove case and I suppose special guest and things being talked about in the background, once that was released, did that have some kind of impact on that Reddit page and people felt the need to close it down because things were getting out of hand or there was trouble? I'm not too sure. I can't remember when this Reddit page was created, whether it be right back at the start or more so recent time, but it's definitely been active and it has been helpful for research, pulling out information, screenshots, text messages from Facebook, because as you know, when it comes to Facebook, you do get gated communities at times, it can be quite restrictive and you won't have access to it. But then Reddit can be an alternative, but that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. So I appreciate it if you've watched this far in. Now it's time for me to show you with proof. As you can see on screen, in my reading list, I've got 2 posts there. Now, originally it was r/Noah Presgrove, as it was the name of the subreddit. But now it's changed to r/popular, which is a bit random. Now you might not be able to make it out clearly, but before I do click on one of the 2, you look at the thumbnail on the left-hand side of the screen, that's actually like a conversation from Facebook reposted onto Reddit as a screenshot from what we've already seen in my previous videos. Just to further show as proof that it was the Noah Presgrove subreddit, I'll just zoom in. Hopefully you can see it by now. If not, I'll just zoom in a little bit more to the thumbnail. You can clearly see it's got 19 upvotes, 40 comments. You got the Reddit symbol on the right hand side, and then there's some kind of text message or conversation from Facebook. And just give me a second. Can you see there, top left, it's got a profile picture of Noah and it says Noah Presgrove. That was the profile picture and the name of the subreddit page on Reddit, but it's no longer there. It doesn't exist. It's disappeared. But why? Now, you may have heard me say at the beginning of this video there was 2 to 3 steps. 1 minute it's there, next minute it's not, but you can still click on the post, though you've not given access to it. And then the third step was it disappeared. The second step is, at the time of when things were slowly disappearing, when I clicked on one of the two of these from the reading list, which took me directly to the Noah Presgrove subreddit, what happened was there was a sudden pop-up on the screen saying, this is a private community, or this is a private page. Be approved to be able to join. So you got to click some button and then hope that they will approve of you. Now, I didn't do that at the time because I just didn't want to, and I didn't think that they would approve of me anyway because I'm just some random person, right? And I don't know, I just didn't think, it just seemed a bit weird. Why would you suddenly make the community private if it's been public and open for this long? Why has it only happened now? Right? So I wasn't too sure. Maybe there was a glitch or a bug, or maybe they were under attack by outside forces. It can happen. I've seen other websites get temporarily shut down or locked down forum pages as well, whilst they're dealing with the issues in the background. It could be some kind of hacking. It could be some kind of negative presence of strangers or bots. All kinds of stuff can happen. And then shortly afterwards, it would be fixed. But this time round, it went from public page to private page, requires access, to then today, just disappeared completely. And I'll show you what I mean. So if we click on the Noah Presgrove post here, this is where it will take me. Now, I don't know if it's a bit too big on screen, but nevertheless, we close it down. Look what it takes me to. It takes me to the Reddit page, the front page, right? I directly clicked on that link to that specific post, to that specific community, and it hasn't taken me to it. Instead, it's taken me to the default Reddit front page. That would highlight possibly that that post no longer exists on Reddit at all. Sometimes when you do get people that post something on Reddit, but they've deactivated their account, you can still view the archived post on whatever community, providing it's publicly viewable. All it will say is where the username is of the person that posted it, it will read as deleted because they've deleted their account, but the post still remains up. So all I can think of is the reason why post wouldn't exist anymore on here, not because someone's deleted their own account, but the whole page has been deleted in general. Because at the time of when it said private community and it required you to join, I could see behind the overlay the post was still there, the screenshots, the page, the profile picture. But now it's taken me to this, not even the private community. And this is the thing, what you got to realize, even if it just became a private community, it should still be viewably searchable, right? At least to get to the point of gaining access. Just like on Facebook with the private pages, private communities, you might not be able to view the contents within, but you should be able to at least search for that page in order to then possibly sign up to it or try and gain access, require membership, require friendship. You know, there's no point making it private and then making it so no one can search for it. Now, unless there's other things and features on Reddit which I'm unaware of, being able to hide a page, hide a user, making it private but also unsearchable, well then that's very interesting, but I've never heard of that before. Now, let's just type it in, okay? If we type in Noah Presgrove, 10 times out of 10 previously, it would show up, right? You could say, well, maybe the post, has been deleted somehow and things aren't around anymore. Well, can't we just search for the subreddit then? Well, I've typed in Noah Presgrove and look what shows up. There's only 2 communities on Reddit that exist called Noah. Noah Kahan and Noah. And that's not to do with Noah Presgrove, believe me. And then you got some people down there, but that's irrelevant because it's not to do with Noah Presgrove. Only 2 communities show up. Will it let me search? So this is what happens though if you do search it. As for post, the suspicious death of Noah Presgrove. Case suggestion, Noah Presgrove. It hurts to know. Not to know, I mean. Cause of death revealed, right? So there are still discussions to do with Noah Presgrove. But look at the subreddits where it says r/going west podcast, r/unsolved mysteries, creep time the podcast, unresolved mysteries. See, you get what I'm saying, right? These subreddits aren't the one what we've been looking at recently. These are just random ones, really vast and open discussion pages for anything out there. Where is the dedicated page to do with Noah Presgrove? It just doesn't exist anymore. It's disappeared. You get what I'm saying? It's just not there. Now, is there anything else I can do to search? Comments, maybe? I don't even think comments would show up. No, not from the looks of it. You see how old the posts are as well. That's why these are pointless and irrelevant, because even if you do have some discussions, they're old. The whole point of that dedicated page of Noah Presgrove was it was active. There was constant updates from 2023 till now. Why has it disappeared? Click on communities. Unsolved mysteries. That's got nothing to do with Noah, but it's only because the odd post has come up in that community. Crime Time Podcast. It's pointless. What the hell has gone on? If anyone has an answer, leave a comment down below under this video. Maybe you're a member on that page, whether you're aware or not of what's just happened. If you've accessed it before, if you can still have access to it now, if you are a part of this private community as what it transitioned into temporarily before it just completely vanished, let me know your thoughts down below. Why did it happen? And if you know, feel free to explain and elaborate, because it is a bit of a mystery. It is a little strange, and maybe coincidental timing after that part 3 podcast that came out, where things were talked about within the case, and what followed after that was this Reddit page disappearing. Was there a direct influence or not? As for the Facebook stance, the situation over there, that still seems the same, still publicly viewable, but I did prefer Reddit because it was kind of like people on the outside looking in, retrieving information from elsewhere, reposting it where it's relevant and needed, and new findings. People on Reddit do tend to dig a bit deeper than those on Facebook. That's why it was of interest. And there was more Q&As being cleared up, the initials of names cleared up, whereas people in the Facebook group, not as many Q&As, it's more about people all on the same page, or at least the same knowledge of the case of where we're up to, but not as many new people saying, what about this? What about that? On Reddit, there was a bit more variety. Anyway, that's all for now. Might do a video later. I'll just see how things go. Thanks for watching this though. Goodbye for now.